I want more poetry. You guys want more poetry? Good, because that's what's up next. More poetry. Zach, where are you? All right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach!
I'm a little humbled to share this scene with so many talented people and Norma, the great entertainer, in here. It's my first time in Beantown, and as far as I understood it, it's about people having fun and sharing it with other people. If anything brought fun to me, it's been memorizing poetry. I was born in Russia and went to school there, and actually hated it a lot. That's why probably I have trouble learning to dance the swing, actually. But if there was any fun thing about it, it was that they made us memorize poems, and then I traveled. I lived in Germany and Italy, and now I'm living in this country, and it helps you learn the languages. Anyway, I'll recite you a poem by your national poet, Robert Frost. I love poetry which has rhyme and rhythm, like music in it, and Frost is erroneously, to my mind, often perceived as a nature poet, but he's a metaphysical poet, and this is a poem which should illustrate it. Sarcastic science, she would like to know, in her complacent ministry of fear, how we propose to get away from here when she's made things so we have to go or be wiped out. Will she be asked to show us how by rocket we may hope to steer to some star off there, say a half-light year through the temperatures of absolute zero? Why ask the science to supply the how, if any amateur can tell it now? The way to go away should be the same as 50 million years ago we came, if anyone remembers how it was. I have a theory, but it hardly does. A theory, if you hold it hard enough and long enough, gets rated as a creed, such as that flesh is something you can slough, so that the mind can be entirely freed. Then, when the arms and legs have atrophied, and brain is all that's left of mortal stuff, we can lie on the beach with the seaweed and take our daily tide baths, smooth and raft. There once we lay of blobs of jellyfish at evolution's opposite extreme. Now, as the blobs of brain will lie and dream, with only one vestigial creature wish, or may the tide be soon enough at high to keep our abstract verse from getting dry. Okay, well, one more poem or enough? Well, this is my favorite English language poet. It's W.H. Auden, who's British, but he lived half of his life in this country, and it's about love, and he's a very witty man, so I just have it. Some say that love's a little boy, and some say it's a bird. Some say it makes the world go round, and some say it's absurd. But when I asked the man next door, who looked as if he knew, his wife got very cross indeed, and said it wouldn't do. Does it look like a pair of pyjamas or a ham in a temperance hotel? Does its odour remind one of llamas, or has it a comforting smell? Is it prickly to touch as a hedge is, or soft as the eiderdown fluff? Is it sharp or quite smooth at the edges? Or tell me the truth about love. The history books refer to it in cryptic little notes, and it's a common subject on the transatlantic boats. I've heard the subject mentioned in accounts of suicides, and even seen it scribbled at the backs of railway guides. Does it howl like a hungry Alsatian, or boom like a military band? Can one do a first-class imitation on a saw or a Steinway grand? Is it singing at parties a riot? Does it only like classical stuff? Will it stop when one wants to be quiet? Oh, tell me the truth about love. I looked inside the summer house, but it wasn't ever there. I tried the Thames at Maidenhead and the Brighton's bracing hair. I don't know what the blackbird sang or what the roses said, but it wasn't in the chicken run or underneath the bed. Can it pull extraordinary faces? Is it usually sick on a swing? Does it spend all its time at the races or fiddling with pieces of string? Has it views of its own about money? Does it think patriotism's enough? Are its stories vulgar but funny? Oh, tell me the truth about love. Your feelings when you meet it, I am told you can't forget. I've sought it since I was a child and haven't found it yet. I'm heading now for 35. Not true. And yet I do not know what type of creature could it be that bothers people so. When it comes, will it come without warning, just as I'm picking my nose? Will it knock on my door in the morning, or tread on the bus on my toes? Will it come like a change in the weather? Will its greeting be courteous or bluff? Will it alter my life altogether? Oh, tell me the truth about love.
Wow.
I don't know, Zach. It's like, I was thinking, it's like a one-man embodiment of the international spirit of Lindy Hop. We have like a Russian man reading American poetry in a spot-on British accent. Perfect.